The Walking Dead Survival Instinct. Simply put, it is the best Walking Dead game on the market, although you will struggle to find it on any market because everyone pretends it doesn't exist. Thanks a lot, IGN, you bastards. Who wants immersive survival gameplay when you can pop trick shots on zombies?
Oh, I got a trick shot! Are you kidding me?
You play as Daryl Dixon, literally everybody's favourite character from The Walking Dead, and unfortunately you're gonna have to put up with this ugly mug in the top corner of your screen for the entire video.
I forgot how bad the graphics were on this, but that's what happens when you play a 360 game, I guess.
We make our way through a 480p graphical masterpiece until we find two guys feasting on a human, and without even thinking I put one in the back of his head.
Oh, I'm trying to no-scope him.
Rather quickly, one zombie becomes 100.
All lined up in an even roll for me, yeah?
And we get swarmed before it fades to black. And I know what you're thinking, wait, Daryl doesn't get ripped apart before the whole Walking Dead show? Well, that's because we're actually Daryl's daddy, father, let's not start any weird kink shit. As you'd expect, we get shot in the face, and we get that classic title sequence that even if I were to play for half a second, I'd get bent over by AMC's lawyers. And now we take over as Daryl Dixon, everyone's favourite archer who technically doesn't even have his crossbow yet. Daryl smashes a mirror, and I imitate that in gameplay by hitting literally everything I possibly can. I then go to have a chat with my Uncle Jess, who, if I'm being honest, has seen better days.
I mean, dude, that bite is looking nasty. Just turn around, all.
Instead of chatting to him, I pinch everything I can get my hands on and try to leave the building solo.
He's locked me in. Never trust that uncle, if you know what I mean.
Reluctantly, I chat to him and he's like, we need to gather some fuel before we can leave. So I'm like, yeah, sound but, and he finally unlocks the door.
Oh, look at this. I get to show off my stealth skills. Fuck you. Yeah, fuck you, dude.
I show off more of my stealth skills, but when that inevitably goes sideways, I just start punching zombies in the face. Then realising I'm probably not supposed to take on an entire horde with nothing more than a hunting knife, I decide to follow my compass, and that leads me to a can of fuel and a hunting rifle. I guess it must be one of those magical compasses you get in Pirates of the Caribbean, as it takes me to the thing I desire most. I collect a few more cans of fuel, then pop a trick shot.
I got a trick shot! Are you kidding me?
That was sick.
Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more epic zombie trick shots.
Meet with Jess back in the truck. I'm coming, Jess.
Although his use of the horn is probably tactically inept, it's a good thing these walkers are fucking stupid. We escape via a fade to black, then we get access to the travel screen, and we get the option of how we're gonna travel to our next destination. I choose to travel via the streets as they raised me. What can I say, fit, but you know it is an absolute banger. We arrive at a little hunting town, not that knobhead over here is paying attention, and before I enter the mission, I get to send my survivors out on scavenging runs. So I send out the literal Walking Dead by here to go out scavenging ammo armed with nothing more than a hammer. I gain access to the town, and that's when I realise
I've only got one bullet. Well, I might as well save it for myself.
I've got to get to the gas station to refuel our pickup. But it seems Daryl doesn't fancy crawling on the tarmac.
Daryl, you really do learn a lot when you meet up with Rick and the group.
So instead I just follow the trail of blood into a darkened supermarket.
And some gamut has already ate all the food, like.
I continue following the blood trail out the back door, and I go back to stealthing.
He's eating another zombie, which I don't think they do.
I then head through the supermarket next door, but I get spotted by a zombie, and not wanting to waste my last bullet, I just repeatedly batter him. I'm really starting to wish I didn't give my dying uncle my only melee weapon. So instead I abandon that and run outside. And as I get outside I get grappled, but there's not much a knife to the chin won't sort out. This guy also followed me outside, but he shakes off blood force trauma like Man United forwards shake off domestic violence charges.
Oh, you know what? Fuck it. Yeah, I know, I fucked up, alright? I couldn't be arsed.
Ignoring the hordes now moving in on my location, I meet this guy chilling out in the petrol station. He says he can sort me out with some fuel, but I need to find a key to turn on the pump. So I'm like, yeah, sure, I'll see what I can do. I head into the back of the police station to hopefully find some more ammo. But what I do find is more excuses to show off I'm a stealthy boy.
Wankers.
I find a revolver and ammo on this desk, and a second bolt-action rifle in this room. It might only have a single round in the chamber, but every little helps. On my exit, I then get jump scared.
Oh my god! Jesus!
I then make my way upstairs and meet this guy who's locked himself in a cell to keep all of his ammo safe. Although the moron forgot to pack food. So he's like, listen here, bat, if you can sort me out with a Tesco meal deal, I'll sort you out with some ammo. Apparently the MRE supply rations I've been picking up aren't good enough for him. So I make my way back to the supermarket to see what I can scavenge for him.
Stabby stab.
Unfortunately, it seems they're completely sold out on Tesco meal deals. But I do find an ominous blue container labelled food supplies. But when I head outside, I realise my route is blocked. So instead I head out the back and hear a voice call falling from the roof above.
Use the ladder.
So either there's a survivor on the rooftop, or God has started promoting decorating equipment. It turns out to be the former, and he's like, any chance you can supply me with some batteries and I'll cover you from the rooftop. And thankfully I found some Duracell earlier, so don't have to worry about running off scavenging again. He's also gonna join the team once we refuel. So if my guy is covering from the roof, does that mean he's gonna shoot anything that comes near me? Well, he doesn't seem to be waiting, so I deliberately put myself in danger to see if he'd rescue me. I'm basically a walk-in Twilight fanfiction, but with much less bestiality.
I can't believe a strange man I just met lied.
Notice I said less bestiality, not none at all. Just dropping an assist for the sheepshagger comments down below. In the end, I decided to do a runner from those zombies, as I need to deliver those food supplies to that sheriff. But unfortunately, I once again get jump scared.
Now we got...
Oh my... Jesus Christ! Oh my god. That scared the living shit out of me. I give him the food, he gives me the ammo, happy days. Although he's definitely gonna die in there as he has no idea where the key is. So now I just need the key so we can get the fuel pump going. And I can apparently find that in the trailer park around the back. And thanks to all the noise I've made so far, zombies have teared down the fence, which gives me easy access in. So I start creeping my way through the trailer park, but you'll never guess what, we get another jump scare.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ! You fucker! I'm so glad the zombies in this game are stupid. I don't know if it's just this game or just the universe, to be honest.
As we know by now, Daryl refuses to climb anything that isn't a ladder, so instead just pushes this car out of the way. I find the key on this cowboy knobhead and use the pipe I found earlier to batter him without mercy. I then grab the keys and get the fuck out.
Let's go, go, go.
And just like that, I can turn on the generator to power the fuel pumps. But the generator's really loud and that draws plenty of water, and I just don't stop popping trick shots.
I think I hit 2 there. Ah! No, 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 no. I thought this dude was supposed to cover it.
So whip out the revolver, which thankfully is much easier to use. It also turns out Sheriff Knobhead is actually keeping me covered.
Oh, he is covering me. Okay, fair. So what have I got to do?
Simply put, all I've got to do is fill up the jerry can, which I definitely could have completed before a single zombie got to me. But let's be honest, it wouldn't be one of my videos if I didn't waste copious amounts of ammo. I rush back to meet Jess at the pickup, and I'm once again saved from a horde by a fade to black.
Please leave. Oh my god.
But this is where we have to make some pretty tough decisions. You see, the pickup's only got 2 spare seats, and we have 3 survivors fighting for those places.
I can't dismiss Jess Collins, because otherwise I would. Look at his condition.
Goddamn plot armor.
So it's between Jimmy Blake and Warren Bedford.
Warren did help me out with the fuel, but he's also a massive pussy. But do I really want to fed on Team Dixon? What am I kidding? Of course I do. Adios, Warren. Next time learn some survival skills, you prick. We also get the choice of which destination we want to head to. I decide to go to Pemberton, seeing as it looks closer on the map. I also choose to take the back roads in the hope that we can stop for supplies. I don't get an opportunity for a supply run, but I do get blocked by an abandoned car, and there's a horde very quickly approaching my arse, so I better get a bloody move on. And I swear to God this can only happen in America. Just finding cases of random bullets in the middle of the highway. I find the car I need to move, but there's a large horde on the other side of it. And as I try clearing their way, they hear me and all start piling through. But accidentally I've made the perfect defensive situation. Only 1 or 2 zombies can get through at a time, so I can pretty safely clear out the horde.
2 in 1. Oh my god, I'm full of trick shots today.
This does unfortunately mean by the time I've cleared the way, my ammo supplies are dwindling. Oh well, that seems like a problem for future Jay to worry about. So we get to Pemberton, and this time I can send out 2 survivors on death-defying ammo runs. We also find out that Jess is completely fine.
I'm fine.
But as the cutscene fades away, he disappears like he's been training with Ra's al Ghul. So I head into the police station to file a missing persons report. But unfortunately, the only person at the front desk is sleeping.
I never trust a sleeping zombie. Always punch him in the head just in case, you know?
I carry on making my way through the police station, and you wouldn't bloody believe it.
You thought you were gonna jump scare me. Don't think so. Not this time. Not this time. I can find anything of use in here. Ah, yes, of course I'm going to find pistol ammo in the bathroom.
I find more fuel in the garage and some frag grenades in a storage cupboard. I then eventually find the sheriff just chilling on his lonesome. And I'm like, just to let you know, but you do realise there's about 45 dead in your own building. And your front door is wide open, for fuck's sake. Honest to God, like, you might as well have Harry Maguire on security. So Daryl's like, is there any chance, big man, you can sort us out with a new car? Ours is broken down. Sheriff's like, yeah, sound, but is there any chance you can go find one of my boys downtown? Daryl reluctantly agrees and heads out into the darkness. And I don't know if you're counting, but add another stealth kill to the tally list. So I get to the motel car park where the sheriff's deputies are supposed to be. But it is seriously overrun by the undead. Luckily, my intelligence knows no bounds, and I use a flare I found in the police station to draw them all to one location. And that makes it much easier for me to sneak past to my destination.
I am a stealth master. Creeping, creeping. Don't mind me. How the hell did you lose your arm so quick? The apocalypse only just happened, like.
I find the motel room pretty simply.
To be fair, all the flashing lights should have been a bit of a obvious guess, shouldn't it?
And find the deputy dead on the bathroom floor.
I will take your shotgun, sir.
But it unfortunately seems that the horde has followed me into the motel room. Also, what the hell's the difference between a hotel and a motel? Like, is it just price point? Or am I legally obligated to murder a hooker here?
Yeah, obviously I gotta open the door.
But now stealth is out of the window, these bullets are burning a hole in my pocket.
There's any excuse to start blowing heads at this point.
I also didn't pick up a frag so it can look pretty in my inventory. But I'd say the explosion was anticlimactic.
Right, I'm pretty sure that was not very successful. Get the gun out.
I deal with the rest of them with the revolver and rush back to the police station. And he wouldn't bloody believe it. All the walkers that we thought were sleeping earlier have decided to wake up.
Hey, you were asleep earlier. I know so because I smacked you in the head.
I let the sheriff know what's happened and he gives me the keys to a new car. And because I rushed past all the zombies to get to the sheriff earlier, they're all spilling into the corridors. But fuck it, if I can rush past once, I can rush past a second time. And thankfully, Jess is waiting for me at the car. A massive plot twist that nobody's seen coming, Jess's turn.
Oh no, my uncle. He's trying to touch me inappropriately again.
Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.